Hello everyone, this is an update on my silver stack and my valuable coins. I got a new shipment in today, so I thought it would be fun to demo it. First of all, I got some gold dollars. These are all Thomas Jeffersons. In my stash of coins I have maybe now like 5 of the presidential coins. So I'm not really like actively trying to get a hold of any of them. I just thought since I was at the bank I would get some to circulate just for fun. I used to always try to get a hold of gold and silver coinage to give away as tips at Renaissance festivals and medieval reenactments that I was going to with regularity. So since I've really been out of that hobby for a while, I hadn't really been doing any circulating of gold coins, so I'm just going to spend this little stack, only 20 bucks or so. And when I spot presidents that I don't have, I'll swoop them up, of course. And it's got some paper stacks here. This is stuff that my bank also got a hold of for me. Mostly twos, circulated ones. So I got 200 bucks worth of twos, and I picked down all the really crisp looking 76s. That's the first year that they were minted, and those are the ones that you could take them to your local post office and get a stamp. And so really super crisp 1976 bills stamped by the Postal Service have a value of like 5 bucks. So really twos are worth 2. But to circulate them is a little bit of fun. So I'm just dropping them into my wallet with my other liquid currency and just sort of just casually mixing them into transactions. And I'm kind of enjoying it. It's good to make people think about cash and the money system in a different way for fun. And you know, if you circulate them, people get them in their hands more often and they can give them to their loved ones as gifts or give them to their kids or something. So also with these state park quarters, recently I got this folder and I've only got 5 of them in total. So most of the 2013s except South Dakota, and I scored 1 Mississippi. I'm gathering these all in the wild only. So I'm never really going to buy them online. I just want to examine my pocket change and get a hold of them. But it's really amazing that this has been in effect for, well, 4 years already. And I've not really ever seen too many of the state park quarters. I'm wondering if the Mint's only issuing them kind of to collectors and they're not really getting into circulation that much. Because with the presidential quarters, they abandoned the idea of minting those presidential ones for circulation. Now you have to buy them at a premium in rolls. The state park quarters, about a month ago, I went through my collection of the first 3 years and got this new binder to try to flesh out everything, and I did manage to get all of them. And of the 6 special quarters, the territories and DC, I've only got a Virgin Islands. I know I've had a Guam in my hands before, but I didn't really have the forethought to save it. And that was years ago. That was maybe like 5 years ago. Well, I guess it must have been in '09 when it was circulated or first minted. So the other coins I've got, American coinage, really I've only got the ones displayed here that actually have value. The others are basically they have their face value, and all the foreign coinage I have is pretty common circulation coin edge. So I don't really think they have that much value. So we'll begin here. This is the best silver dollar I own. It's in pretty good shape. It's just gotten here into its nice new APMEX holder to preserve it a bit. It's the only one I'm going to keep in this little binder because it was a gift to me for getting out of university from an uncle, and it was presented to me in this state, but as I mentioned before, the plastic had cracked on the last sheath, and it got a little oxidation damage near the bottom, or behind her head actually, near the bottom of the eagle. So I suppose I'll have to live with that. I'm not going to go and clean it. So that's worth about $35. As are these other dollars. There's another pretty good Morgan. It's actually in really good shape. It's only a little bit less pristine than the one that's sheathed. And then I have one other Morgan in okay shape. I also have this Liberty dollar. So this is the coinage that I just kind of keep separate from all the other hobby coins I have, because they have the value. They actually have value. I think at today's prices, the silver content of these makes them worth about $7, but numismatically I think they're worth about 30 each, at least. So I've also got these half dollars. Really, I'm not certain what they're called. They have the silver content, worth about 15 each. There's a Franklin half dollar, the Liberty Bell on the back. And I've also got the walking, treading female half dollar. And the design incidentally made its way onto the American Silver Bullion Silver Eagle. So it's really cool to have one of each, the original and the more modern. This is my first Golden Eagle. I got it today. Sorry, Silver Eagle. And it is a handsome coin. Gorgeous. Also today I'm really happy with this one. An Austrian Philharmonic with the cello and the harp and some wind instruments on there. And I always thought this was a building on the back until I did a little research, and it's actually the organ inside the Philharmonic. My favorite round is definitely this Austrian coin, and that does have coin value. A euro, 1.5 euros, I think. Here's a Canadian. This is the first year Canada has released these maple leaves with this newly designed radiating lines coming out from the center behind the Queen Elizabeth and also around the maple leaf. So since this is the first year of this particular design, it's cool to have one of these. And this is also my first and only maple leaf. Also quite handsome. I have some friends in Canada who I have camped with for many times. And also one of my best friends at university is from Canada. So we'll just run over my bars and then I'll show you my newest bar. So I've got the OPM. This is a recycled silver bar. Pretty cool. This is a Sunshine. Hey, you can see yourself in it. gleaming. A Silvertown Eagle landing on that branch. With the Prospector. Johnson Matthey. And a Haraeus. So my favorite was the Eagle that was landing up until now. But now I've got a new one. I'm going to take it out of its plastic, but I'm going to show it to a friend first. And I've got a Year of the Dragon, 2012. This is, I think, an APMEX design from their own mint. Looks pretty nice. I'll get my hands on it a little bit later today. So that's my entire silver stack. Once again, like, I'm not really a serious stacker. I'll probably evaluate what's on the market again in the coming months, and it's possible that sometime this year I'll get a hold of a couple more, but I don't really consider myself someone who's going to invest heavily in silver over my lifetime. But it's just fun, and I really do love the beauty of the pieces, and I like getting my hands on them and thinking about silver. So thanks for checking out this small collection with me. Here, I'll stack it completely up. There's my entire silver stack, and if I get really close to the camera, maybe it'll look huge.